Everyone wants to be taken seriously. No one really wants to be entertained. There's very few opportunities to entertain people. Mostly people want information to extract valuable information from something and and do something with it. That's what people mostly want. They want information as quickly as possible without any kind of emotional transaction or emotional burden put on them. And they want it to look a certain way, and they want it to happen fast. The human race has become incredibly, well, not incredibly, they've become very serious people. They don't want any kind of distraction or lateral thinking or any kind of discursiveness or slowness. They want the message to be direct, and they want to get what they're looking for and leave. And I think that's pretty mature of them. I think that's what they should want. It only really makes sense that you'd you'd want a video with a thumbnail and a little bit of music to take help the medicine go down, and a couple cuts and some moving images to keep your eye interested, and then whatever information you're looking for. That makes a lot of sense. There's no reason why I should be against that. And I don't remember what I was talking about now. But yes, people are very serious. They don't like the impractical. They don't like. I find impractical things quite entertaining. I spend a lot of time looking at impractical things and thinking about impractical things. But the numbers don't lie. There's just a handful of people that are interested in poetry or experimental music or something like that. Really, the numbers are very small. It's just at most a couple of thousand or a couple hundred of us in the entire world of billions of people. That's that's all. That's the entire amount of impractical people, and well, that's not true. There are people that like impractical things that like to be entertained, but what they want is very, very strict. They, in order to make something that's popular, it has to fulfill a checklist of properties that are absolutely not undeniable, but irrefutable. I don't know. I don't know the word, but it has to look and look a certain way and act a certain way, and everything about the thing that's entertaining people has to fulfill a checklist of requirements, and you can stray a little bit from the checklist, but you have to be playing with these properties. You have to sort of the property that exists. Um, it can only be referenced. It can only be different if it's referenced. So it's like I've made Game of Thrones or something like that. Now I'm making the opposite of Game of Thrones, which is a sci-fi movie, but it still has to cost a lot of money. I think entertainment, the only way anyone's ever gonna listen to what you have to say is if you've spent obnoxious amounts of money to make whatever it is you're doing, and there's certain psychological patterns and designs that are required. And I think that's a shame, because the way YouTube or sort of social media was sold to us is that it would be democratizing, and we'd all have our little spaces, and people would come and see us. And obviously, some people won at social media, but for the most part, it's people who took what costed a lot of money and then made a substitute, a much cheaper substitute, and sort of tricked people into believing that the substitute was equal value or close enough to the high budget, production. And so it still uses the same grammar, the same lexicon of tricks and tropes and set pieces to get people to pay attention. You really can't stray too far from those values without being obliterated, without what you're doing being completely ignored. Again, I'm fine with this. I think that's good. The consumer is always right, and they are finding the best product that they can possibly find, and they are maximizing their amount of entertainment, so that they can get back to their fun facts videos and their how-to quizzes and top 10 lists about celebrities and such. They really know what they're doing when they skip over my videos. They really have something there.